Hey everybody. Hey Sylvia. I feel like it's been forever. Let me stop looking down because my mom gave me a great idea. And I'll see you guys in just a second. As people pop in, I figured I would leave both lights on like I did the last live um with my mother, and because I was like, oh, I like how that looks. That's cute. So I'm going to leave that on and put my coffee down somewhere. Hey Peach. I'm just making sure like I don't have a lot of overhead space. Let me make sure that you guys can hear me because I think it's going to be an echo. Let me turn down my yeah, volume. Ooh, not zoom in. You zoom out. Okay. Alrighty. So hope you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know before we jump right into it. As you can see, I have makeup on today because I figured trying to do what we have planned to do today, and makeup is not going to work. You guys know I am a mother, and we also serve at our church. So my husband has to serve tomorrow, so we have to make sure that we're abiding by that as well. I'm gonna clean my glasses and then we are going to get started. How are you guys doing tonight? Love the nails. You love my nails? Thank you. I need to find time to do it again, but this is what it looks like. It's been almost a month. It's almost been like 6 weeks. So I do my own nails. So it's about time. I just need to find time in the midst of my daughter, pretty much. That's why I was laughing. But if you are here, welcome in. My name is Brittany. I am your beauty educator, your makeup artist, your cosmetologist, all the things, esthetician, all the things. I'm here to impart knowledge and get you excited about makeup. And if you are a makeup lover or you are a makeup artist, this is the great spot for you. We call this the Makeup Lounge because we love to educate here. And if I don't know it, somebody else knows it in the chat. And yeah, shameless plug, we have a podcast coming. So if you guys weren't here the last live or didn't catch the replay, we have a podcast coming and I'm super excited about that. It's going to be Wednesdays at 8:30. This Wednesday, I have to double check with my husband to make sure 8:30 is still okay. Because he has a prior engagement like right before it. So I want to make sure to give him time to clear it so I can come in, that kind of thing, right? So, but I'm super excited. So, episode one is going to be on Wednesday. I'm working on the topic now, so researching, doing all the things, and the podcast is going to be different from the Makeup Lounge. If you didn't know or didn't hear it the last live, it's called Under the Makeup. So, it's a lot of it's perfect for makeup artists and beauty lovers. It's beneficial for both of you guys. So we're going to be talking about a lot about makeup, of course, the beauty industry, um, questions that you may have, issues that may arise, and I'm not a fan of gossip, so any gossip related questions, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, and I'm not really interested in that. But more so like beneficial information and issues and concerns, that's what we'll also discuss and cover. So I'm really excited. I need to stop looking down. So my mom was like, I saw my mom, she has two phones. I'm like, why do you have two phones? Like, what is your purpose of having two phones? And she was like, oh, I use this one is like it's not like a working phone. So she uses it for like social media. So as long as it has Wi-Fi, it works. So I was just like, wait, I think I have an extra phone, and I do. I've been using it. So that's exciting. Plus, I was like, oh, I can use it on the live. I can read the comments here instead of just, blindly ducking down trying to, read my laptop. So, but yeah. Oh, you have to send me those topics still? Okay, no problem. I know everybody has a lot going on, so I completely understand. So no rush. But I have um in the podcast is already it's already scheduled as a live, so it is a podcast show. It's not just a listening podcast, it's a visual interactive podcast. Interactive in the sense of it will be live, and the topics that besides the topics that I search, I want you guys to have input in the podcast of what you want me to discuss. So I have a Google form on submitting your topics, and also it's a segment in the podcast called Ask the Artist. So you'll be able to insert your questions, and depending on the time that you insert the question, or the day that you insert the question is when it will be featured on that episode or the next episode. So, really excited about that. So, if you have questions or if you have a topic related to under the makeup, or you think it will be beneficial, please, please, please don't be afraid to input your topic. And you don't have to, you can be anonymous if you don't want to disclose your name, it is completely fine. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Tonight, what are we doing tonight? We are going over the Prime Day deals. If you don't know what Amazon Prime is or Amazon Prime Day, it's basically a set of days, like 3 or 4 days that they have from Amazon. And if you are a Amazon Prime member, you're able to get percentage off, or they sometimes give out coupons for certain products. Quite a few products are already on sale, so that's a good thing, and it will still continue to be on sale during the Prime Day deals. So if you are not an Amazon Prime member, this is not for you. However, you're still open to explore the products that I have in my list, or you can go ahead and become a Prime member today. Just going to Amazon and signing up for Prime, and you're able to get the deals that are there. Everything that we talk about tonight, I'm going to display it on my screen. Some of those products I do have in my kit. Other products are products that I've seen continuously used on other people that I trust. And so, especially like Sun um, and Noel, those are the people that I really trust, that go live and they disclose like makeup that they love and they continuously use it, and it's available on Amazon by the brand. um, and I have some of those products in there. Now, are these the only products that I will be displaying that are in my list right now? No, I'm continuously updating it. I updated a few things right before the live. So just check back and, set a list. You can favorite the products that are on Amazon, and then you can go back to your cart and plop them in your cart and get it ready to go. So I'm super excited. Everybody's super excited and waiting to? Yes. I just had to get that out the way. Okay. So, if you are new here, I'm going to start, in every live, whether it be the podcast or not, to display my products. So I'm going to get into that and then we'll jump in. Wait, hold on. Mommy said that everyone is excited and waiting to for the Amazon Prime Day. Especially Prime members are getting $1 off per gallon of gas. What? That's crazy. That's really good. Gas, as we know it, is interesting. All right, so if you didn't know, I do make and sell my own natural skincare line. I'm an esthetician, so the entire line is geared towards people that have problematic skin. And also not problematic skin, but it's mainly geared towards that. So, the two products that I have to display tonight that I've been displaying for a little bit is Lo Natal Moisture Mist, and the brand name is called Produit Natal. I do have it linked in the description box, so you can click on that, and it will take you straight to the website. So this is the moisture mist. It is not like a set and seal type of setting spray or moisture mist. It is a hydrating mist. So what that means is that it hydrates the skin. And so let's say if you have a powdery face and you want it to be glowy and that's another word, glowy and not powdery and not too matte, this is what you want. So it has two scents. This one is lavender, which one? That's the one that I love using. It's very calming. And the second one is violet rose, which is more like your floral type of scent. Let me make sure silent. I really ghetto if you guys can hear the phone going off. Okay. So that's moisture mist, Low Moisture Mist. The second product is Shea Souffle. Shea Souffle is the first product that I made, and it is your moisturizer. It is a more of a sealant, and so it helps to lock in the hydration and also give the skin moisture. It's not like lotion. Lotion is the very opposite. Lotion sits on the surface of the skin and it has a tendency to dry or not dry, but you're basically having to replenish your skin quite often than Shea Souffle, than a cream product. So cream products seep into the skin and helps to lock in the hydration. So that's why I love using Shea Souffle. It's not super greasy, but if you use a lot, you're gonna be slipping and sliding. Put it that way. So you're just using just enough. A little bit goes a long way, and it does the job for you. So yes. Okay. What are you guys seeing so far? Hold on. July 3rd through the 6th is July 3rd through the 6th, mommy, is for the dollar off per gallon. You got a link? Thank you so much, Peach. I appreciate you. Oh, no worries. Don't worry. Yes, Dewey was the word. I don't know why I couldn't figure out the word at the time. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to bring up my laptop and then we shall get started. If you do have a question about any of the products, I can answer to the ones that I know for sure. And you'll hear me say like this is the product I've used before or it's in my kit, yada yada. You'll hear the verbiage of what I'm saying. But if it's something like it's a trusted product from another friend, another beauty friend, then that's something I know I don't have. So, and I will tag Noel or Sun because I know they have those products too. All right. My laptop up slowly because it's connected to my line. Hold on. Hold, please. I'd love to bring this to my lap. Don't cut off on me. Okay. All right, let's see. Best mod cat. I know that's right. So I can resize the video to whatever size. So if I'm too big, let me know. Or if the background back here is too big, please let me know. Let me know. Okay, so I'm in my storefront. I'm looking on the side here because that's where my monitor is. So yeah. All right, so when you get into the link that I have, which I'm going to post on my Instagram and it's also in the description box, this is the link to the storefront. So it says makeup artists must have. It's really makeup artists and beauty lovers must have. I should have split some of these. but it's okay. It's tools, equipment, and makeup all in one. I'm probably gonna split it up so it's not so crazy for everybody. Mommy said Britt is very supportive, as are the other ladies in this space. Love that. Thank you, Mommy. I try to be helpful as much as I can. Okay, so the first one I'm going to go ahead and click on. This is in no particular order. I'm just displaying it to be honest. Okay, so what should I call it? My video is way too big. There we go. Okay. All right, so this one back here is Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches, eye mask with hyaluronic acid. So it hydrates and reduces puffiness. So I actually have this in my kit. I know this is really good, but I haven't come close to a client that really needs the under eye area to be that nurtured yet. So, I mean, I can show you the size of it, but it's not open yet. So basically, it just looks like this. And let's see here. If you don't know anything about Good Molecules is amazing for the rest of their products I've tried. Not all of it, obviously, but majority of their products I have tried, and it's really, really good for the price that they have it for. So so 97% said under eyes look less tired. Said it helped soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Said under eyes look younger. That's what you need, honey. Okay. Especially we talked about last slide. We talked about crepiness under the eyes. So if you experience crepiness under the eyes with and without makeup, then you need an eye patch. Grab you an eye patch to help rehydrate that area because basically that area is not hydrated enough at all. That's why you're experiencing the little crepey, dry. Now, your under eye should not be that at all. Okay, bags is different. It will help tackle the bags too, but as far as bags can still be there whether your under eye area is hydrated or not. So, however, if it's crepey and dry, you need an eye patch. Eye patch can save your life. So yes, let's see. Taking notes, love getting first perspective on products. I don't have all the products here, so I'm just trying to go through. I was literally like going through the list, like what do I need to put on there? So, but yes, if anything, if like Sun did, I'll make a part two if we have to. But yeah, all right. So that's that. This one is not on sale yet, but if you come back and if it's a Prime, it says Prime for delivery. So if you come back and it's come back on Prime Day, which is July 8th through the 11th, and to see if this one is going to be there's going to be a coupon added to it or if they're taking a percentage off. So just check back. So if you don't see it here now, if it's not taken off now, just check back. Younger, not just for mature skin. Yes, yes. I've experienced in the past before I had the eye patches, I've experienced clients that are my age or singing around my age and their under eye area is crepey. It can happen to any type of skin, no matter the age. So be careful with um, what you're eating every day, what you're drinking every day, making sure that you're staying hydrated is very important because it will show through your hair and it will show through your skin. So keep that in mind. If it helps and you're a makeup wearer and you're a beauty lover and you want your skin to show up a certain way, when you eat whatever you eat or when you drink whatever you drink, just make sure like, is this going to benefit me? Yes or no? If it's a no, then choose something else. Choose something else. I promise you, just try thinking of it like that if it's going to help me or not. If it's not, everything in moderation or just do away with it. Find an alternative. So, yes, Prime is July 8th through 11th. All right, so next product. bunch of me. I always have like a ton of tabs open, so bear with me. This time I have a single tab. So we're gonna go to the Yerba Matte Wake Up Gel. This thing right here, I love the. Hopefully, I'm not butchering the name, but Good Molecules Yerba Matte Wake Up Gel, Wake Up Eye Gel. Hydrating under eye gel cream with hyaluronic acid and caffeine. It targets dark circles and puffiness. Skincare for face. The I'm gonna say this: the best skin prep for underneath the makeup skin prep. People have a tendency to separate skin prep and skincare when it comes to makeup. Don't do that. I'm telling you, grab what your face needs, and it will definitely serve its purpose underneath your makeup, and it will make your makeup look 10 times better. This right here, I've used this. I don't need to use it. I could use it, but I don't really need it. So I keep it in my kit. So I love this eye cream. It's not heavy because you don't want anything to weigh underneath your eye either. So in your under eye area, this I've used on my clients and it is extremely amazing. It does wonders for underneath the eye and dark circles. So I've had clients who've had severe dark circles. And in the past, before I got this product, I would try to, of course, correct it like normal. And the more product I was putting, as far as like complexion products, the more products I was putting there, the more it just wasn't sitting the way it looked appealing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is not working. This is before I was adding my products to my kit, etc. So I was just using what I've known to use or what people say to use, and I was just like, listen, this is not going to work. So I hopped on this because sometimes the Shea Souffle alone may not be enough for people. This helps tackle the dark circles and puffiness. Shea Souffle is a great product, but it doesn't tackle dark circles. Does that make sense? In that sense, it tackles areas that need moisture. So as long as hydration is there, moisture, it can really like seal that area for you. However, this is tackling exactly what it says, and it's amazing. And for the price that they already have it for. Oh my Lord. I'm telling you, y'all are so sleep on good molecules. It is so good. Britt is ready for her tabs. Don't know what she's ready for on the tabs, but she's ready. Hush. I have a lot of tabs open because I be doing like a million things at once. So, and people be making fun of me about that, but it is what it is. Skin prep maintenance and routine is super important. Yes, routine is such a strong word because your skin is a think of your skin as a working muscle, right? So think of it like that. Your skin needs a responds better to a consistent routine that's beneficial. And so when you stay on a consistent routine, um, it has a tendency not it's not being able to sway off of the routine, meaning like it wouldn't sway the way that it would look. For example, let's say um I use my products consistently every day, every night, right? And then I decide to eat something completely horribly or whatever for my body, right? This has happened. I'm human, right? Now I know that that is coming. Something may come after that if I decide to eat wrong or drink wrong or whatever the case may be. And and depending on how often I'm doing that will tell me how long the issue on my skin will be. But I know that it won't last too long because of how consistent and how targeted the skincare that I'm using is, right? So stay consistent with the routine with what works for your skin. Very important. Skin is the largest organ we have. Yes, if you're not doing skincare, let alone wearing sunscreen daily, what is you doing? Exactly. I agree. I back that statement up. Hey, Susan. Welcome, girl. Alrighty, so the eye cream. The eye cream is only $5.98 without the Prime Day deal. So that's a good deal. All right, we're going to move on to Good Molecules. You guys let me know if you can't see the product clearly. I can zoom in a little bit more if you need me to. This one is the hyaluronic acid. And so I have it in my kit. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, I do have it. Let me put this down. I have both. Oh, I forgot one more thing to add. Okay, so I depotted the eye cream, so I don't have the container for it, but this is what we were talking about earlier. This is the caffeine energizing hydrogel eye patches. And you see what I'm saying? This is like new, okay? New. Like it has not been opened because I haven't had a client that needed it. And this one that we're talking about now is the hyaluronic acid serum. This is awesome. Love this stuff. And it's super cheap. It's $5.98. I mean, not cheap, but it's inexpensive. I learned that from my mother. Don't call things cheap. And this one I'm going to actually add. I'm going to find it now and add it. But it is the silicone-free priming moisturizer. This is really good. I love this. I don't use it all the time, but I freaking love it. It's really good. It says formulated with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. So if you have large pores, right? Your pores are super large. You can see it, dead on. This is great to help fill in those gaps and make the skin smoother. So I really love this, and it's not super mattifying. It's not mattifying and it's not glowy. It's just right dead in the center. It's more mattifying and less glowy, but it's not drying to the skin. So this is why I really like this. So yeah, I'm gonna add this right now as we speak. Make sure I'm not moving this laptop too hard because I don't want it to knock out. Yes, it's not a. I don't want to confuse you guys. Skin is not a muscle. I was using it as an example as treating it like a muscle. Like skin is an organ. Just so that we're clear. All right. Just so that we're clear, I was just using it as an analogy. Like, working your muscle. Like, let's say if you're exercising, right? And you're giving your body a routine to that muscle and how your muscle gets used to the exercise routine. That's what I was using it for. It's an organ. No worries, no worries. All right, so I'm going to add um uh, Good Molecules primer. Can't spell today. See the serum? I don't see the primer. Hold, please. Hmm. I guess they don't carry it on because it would have popped up by now. What's the name of that primer? Silicone free something something. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they have it on. Yeah, they don't have it because it would have popped up by now. Okay, so they don't have it on here, unfortunately, but it is a pretty good primer. Very inexpensive. It targets what it needs to target, and that'd be that. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, moving right along. Okay, the hourglass. I don't have hourglass. However, Sun and Noel has the hourglass ambient lighting um lighting palette. It's a three shade highlighting palette for your best complexion, cruelty free and vegan. And the way that it shows up on their skin, and they're two different complexions, like two different skin tones, I mean, and it is beautiful. Like, if you're looking for a natural type of glow to the skin, get this. And this is great as far as like kit friendly because it's three shades in one instead of like single colors. And it's small and it's pretty compacted to me. From what I'm trying to remember what it looks like in Sun's hands. So I'm just imagining the sides. It's not that thick and it can fit, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, if you wanted to further depot it, you could if you're about that depot life. And ooh, Brittany. No, don't click on it. Sorry. It is currently $73 on Amazon. And hopefully it will also go on sale during the Prime Day deals. Brittany, what primer do you recommend for oily skin? I have my favorites, but I love to know what you think. I can pull out a couple of the ones that I have. Hold on. Hold please. All right, oldie but a goodie is the Dermablend Professional Pore Saver Matte Makeup Primer. This is the one that I use when I know their skin is about to explode like a grease pan. It's right here. Let me go ahead and look for it and I'll add it to the list. So this one is really, really good. And a little bit, just like the translucent setting powder from Dermablend, a little bit goes a long way. You're only putting it in the areas that you know that you put an egg on your head, it's gonna cook. So you want to put it in those areas. If it's not like that, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Let's see. Let me go ahead and add it to the list. Where is my cursor? Oh, there we go. Or saver. I don't know if I already did. Here we go. So this is what I'm talking about here. Horror Saver Matte Primer. And it says that it minimizes and blurs the face. In my kit, I try to find things that would help blur the face because it helps, especially it looks great in camera, makes it almost look like the skin is filtered, if that makes any sense. So for example, the products I have on my face right now is a blurring product, right? And so it looks like it looks like a filter is on my face right now. That's the look that I like to give without obviously editing the picture or the video or whatever the case may be. Did I add it to the right thing? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like here. and it retails for $35. Definitely listen, if you get it full price, it's definitely worth it, but see if it will be on Prime. Um, Peach says that she has this. La 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 la. Don't regret having it, but I don't use it as much as the larger holiday palettes. Okay, you're talking about the holiday palettes from Hourglass. That dermaline primer is no joke. It will mess it will mess you up if you're not careful. Yes, I agree. Including the whatchamacallit, including the translucent powder. If you are not oily in that area of the face, baby, it will backfire on you. So you have to be careful. It's great where you need it, but it is terrible if it's not needed in that area. So so yes, if you're like I my makeup runs off my face every day when you step outside in the sun, then get that. So yes. All right, so we added that. We're gonna go back. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all of 79 items, but we're making our way. Making our way downtown. Okay, so believe it or not, I actually do have Juvia's Place stick foundation. It's a it's what I call foundation for me, at least. I call it just complexion because I can use it for concealer. I try to get things that I can use multi-use, so concealer, contour, bronzer, whatever the case may be, foundation. I try to do all inclusive, so it's a lot easier for me to move throughout my kit. So Juvia's Place is a great foundation. I feel like they have a lot more shade range than what you see right here, because that's not a lot. um I'm pretty sure because I think I've got some darker ones, but for the most part, these are really great. Really great. They're not too oily. And if you don't know me, and my kid, I live for cream products because I can adjust and alter the product as much as I like. I can mattify it. I can make it even more dewy. I can thin it out. So I love using cream for that reason. And it doesn't set till I set it. So, and once it's set, that sucker is not moving. Okay. So yes. Um, yes, that foundation stick is so, so, so good. So I'm pretty sure Amazon is just showing um a shade range because I'm pretty sure they have a large shade range. And I can tell you that because when I used to work at Paul Mitchell, I revamped their makeup kit for the school and I was getting their liquid foundation for them. And there's a lot of colors that I got. So I'm pretty sure the stick foundation has a large shade range. So yeah. Hey Noe. Oh, no worries. It's okay. Alrighty. So and it's currently on sale. So like I said, some of the products are on sale right now. And it still will continue to be on sale during the Prime Day deal. So it's currently $12.75 a pop. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Peach said that Amazon only carries the best selling shades. Definitely get matched at Ulta and wait until Juvia's has the 50% off sale at Ulta. Okay, that's good to know. Well, time for me to go. I will catch the replay later, Brittany. No problem. Go ahead and be a part of that replay queue. Alrighty, so and they have different undertones. This is just like Peach was saying, they just carry the most bought products. I mean, most bought colors and shades. Alrighty, so moving right along, Milani. Okay, so funny story. um, I got into Milani. I don't know if you guys remember when it was like a whole deal of doing couponing and stuff like that. So my mom got a ton of these rose blushes when it launched. And I have Coral Cove, and I forgot what this one is called. I don't remember this color, but I didn't even know they have so many colors down here. Like, look at this. Yeah, they have a ton of colors, but the common colors that I was getting is like a mauve rose, Coral Cove, etc. These are first of all, Milani, anything Milani is very pigmented. And so their blushes are really, really pigmented, but you got to be, choose the ones that are going to show up properly on your skin, obviously. But Milani Rose blushes, it's a big pan. Do I have any in my kit right now? No, it's in my closet where I keep all the extra makeup. But it's like the pan got to be like this big. Like that's a big blush, okay? And it is currently on sale for $7.19. Milani coupons are my preteen years. Yes, it was not just Milani coupons. It was also wherever they sell it, drugstore related. So you have CVS and then you have Walgreens. That's where we were like, literally, we were racking them things up. And the coupons will make the cost so low for at least like three of those blushes. So yeah. They don't make them anymore like that. Miss it. Oh, you mean Milani doesn't make those anymore? Are you kidding me? And it says a natural matte. I thought it said matte finish. I'm like, no, it don't. It's more of a natural matte finish. Yes, I agree. And it's really pretty. It doesn't it's not streaky or nothing crazy like that. It's really, really nice on the skin. Alrighty. Moving on. This is the pencil that broke on me on one of the lives, or it finished one or the other. And the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop Luxe Lip Liner. And they have different colors, but there's one that I love, and it's called Cola. Cola is so pretty. It's like a warm, almost, wait, let me see. Let me not lie to y'all. How would I know what the color is? Oh, here we go. It's at the top. They have brownie, cocoa latte. I'm trying to find where cola, coffee bean. It's like not too dark. Um, not too dark, not too light. Yeah, cola. Cola is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Does it have cola on the lips? I don't know if that was cola or not. What is that? Yeah, I guess she has cola on the lips, but it's so pretty. I was in that live all the time with it. So until it broke on me or something happened. I think it was done, but I had that for a minute. They have the emails. They have the emails. You can sign up for that. Go out every other month. But yeah, that's coupon's pretty much dead. Ugh, that sucks. I mean, either way, it's still a great price without the coupon, but compared to other products, and some of the drugstore products are up in price now. So so yeah, they up and coming to the crossing over the threshold of pricing. So yeah, but cola is one of my favorite ones. Love cola down. And it glides really smooth. Okay, so these next few products that I see here are more kit friendly. Not saying that you guys can't use it, obviously, but um, these are definitely more kit friendly, as you can see. This big old palette that everybody's gonna use, right? This is Graftobian. This is a neutral HD Glamour Cream Foundation Super Palette. 18 high definition cream makeup shades. I have this in my kit, not like this, so I can't really show it to you, but it's depotted. And I love Graftobian. It says that it's full coverage, but I like to, it's more sheared down. Um, it's more on the buildable side. You can build it up, but I love to mix Graftopian with other cream complexion products. And Graftopian is such a old school brand, but it's so good. So yeah, so if you're looking into um more pro related, I will see if they are on sale for Prime Day. If they are not on sale for Prime Day, don't buy it full price. If you're, especially if you are a makeup lover and you're trying to dabble into makeup artistry and you're not, as far as like credentials wise, being able to get a pro discount, then please just talk to me and we can work something out. So yeah, so that's Graftopian. Cinema Secrets. For beauty lovers, you guys will probably know Cinema Secrets for their brush cleaner, but Cinema Secrets is a known brand for not just the brush cleaner, but also for complexion, anything complexion. Okay, so Cinema Secrets is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh, like stop playing with me. This is a loose setting powder. It is talc free. I actually don't have this in my kit, but I know it's really good. It's finely milled. And they have the colorless one, obviously, and then they have one that has color in it. I don't necessarily use a lot of loose powders with color in it unless it's like Denisomyx because I already have it in my kit. But I usually use translucent colorless powders. Hey, Lori. You don't have to start at Graftopian Peach. That's not what I said at all. You can look into Graftopian, but Krylin is what you're trying to say. Hold on, let me type that in for you. Um, you don't only have to start there. You can grab whatever pro product speaks to your heart's desire. To be honest with you, it just depends on um what direction you're trying to take as far as like pro is concerned. So if you want more insight on that, you're more than welcome to message me privately because I don't want to, because a lot of people on here are not pro and I don't want to dive too much into pro and y'all and I lose you. So but yeah. But Krylin is also a great brand as well. So this is what I have in my kit. This is also Cinema Secrets. It is a 5-in-1 Pro palette. This is a 200 series, so they come in different series depending on the color and the shade range. And so it also have color correcting properties underneath each one. So cool, warm, neutral, etc. It does come with it. So I freaking love this thing. A little bit does go a long way, and it is full coverage. It is also thick, but it's meant to withstand lights, heavy lights, hot lights, 4K lighting, etc. And it is full coverage as well. So like I said, if it doesn't change, if the price doesn't change and you're interested, I would definitely look into the pro sites that already carry pro related brands. I know, but I'm giving the warning Krylin is more user friendly for beginners who can't be spending makeup forever prices. Oh, that's true. That is very true. It's more cost efficient. I get you on that one. This is Mayron. Mayron is also a great one to start with as well. So let me jump into finishing Cinema Secrets and then we'll go into Mayron. So this is just the Cinema Secrets. This is just like their single pot. So once you get used to something, you can go back and get the single complexion colors and you get a lot in a pan. So and this is their color corrector actually. So definitely look at that. Hmm. Let's see what else. Kind of swimming through here. This is their color correcting as well. This is just in the 5-in-1 palette. And I believe they have more of a color range on a pro site. This is not even all of it. So as far as like how many colors you can choose from, so like your light, your medium, your dark, darkest, etc. Like they don't have that here. They just have two of them out of the others that they have. Okay, so Ben Nye Final Steel Setting Spray. This right here. This right here is I'm gonna warn you if you do decide to get it. It's really great once you are finished with your makeup, and it's not a moisture hydrating spray. It's a setting spray. So it sets um not necessarily it prevents it from moving. Like it's not I wouldn't say it's not waterproof, but basically it keeps the makeup in place, if that makes any sense. But you got to be careful with Final Seal. Final Seal, if you have your eyes open, baby, Final Seal smells like toothpaste, okay? And it burns. It burns them eyes, okay? So you have to keep them eyes shut until it's dry. But yes, Final Seal is an oldie but a goodie. If you are if you're getting into makeup artistry and you are, I so love this product, yada yada yada, and you don't want to keep buying the single bottle for that amount of money, then you can get the refill, which is this down here. And that is like you get way more product for $80 than to buy another one of the 4-ounce bottle, I think, for $41. Peach says, this Cinema Secrets palette will get you through everything from awkward dinners to the apocalypse through stage performances and having an alligator thrown at you through a window. It got you, what in the world? Come on, Miss Rachel. Oh my goodness. Peach says, does this setting spray still sting and have that minty scent that also kind of smells like it doesn't smell like that. Well to me, I think it doesn't smell like shit, but it smells like it smells like toothpaste to me. If it has a minty toothpastey smell. So if you're like, I don't like that smell for, whatever reason, don't get it. Because it's gonna smell like that. It's gonna sting those eyes if those eyes are open and the product is in the air. So yeah. So but if it smells like that to you, don't get it. All right, so going back to Mayron. Mayron, I I love Mayron as well. It's really good. I haven't used their cream, but I have used their powder for the Celebre Pro powders. They are bomb. Okay, especially I love to use it for touch-ups. So I was gifted Mayron powders. I don't know who gifted it to me, but I was on I think I was doing like Miami Swim Week. So every year, they have Swim Week in Miami. And I was one of the artists that was working a couple of the shows. And son, let me tell you, sis, those powders are freaking amazing. It gets the job done. It gets the job done before they walk out and when they're switching clothes, etc. like that. That is really great for that. That's what I was using it for. Well, that answers my question. Yeah, I understand. So I just wish it didn't sting. Like that was weird. The way that I found out that it stung, I was using it on a client, and then she was like, "Oh, my eyes hurt. Your eyes hurt. Why does your eyes hurt?" Then I sprayed it, and I was just like, "Wow, okay, now I know." I'm back. Had to get Daddy's din. Oh, okay. Peach said one of my good brands was Good Mayron. I love their water activated paints. Are they good? They look really good. I wanted to try them, but I didn't really have much use for paints at the time. I don't really use paints like that. So, but I know they're like the same as Krylon as far as like paints are concerned. They seem very similar. So let me X this out. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about Cis Derma Blend. Okay. So Derma Blend is a Derma Blend. You have to use it if in the areas that your skin actually needs the setting. Like if you feel like you are super oily in a certain area of the face, then you can use it there. If you're not really oily, you're kind of more on a normal side, you have to be careful of how you use it on its own because it's very powerful. It is very mattifying. So if you put too much, it will backfire on you. But it's a really great product and it doesn't give flashback as well. Now, I don't buy Dermablend on Amazon. There isn't a pro discount for Dermablend unless it's in a pro site that has a list of brands and Dermablend has to be one of them. Other than that, Dermablend, I haven't seen it in a pro discount setting. So the way that I purchase Dermablend, anything Dermablend, is I wait for it to be on sale at Ulta every year. So it never disappoints. It's on sale every year, I think, for like half off. And that's when I rack up on the Dermablend loose powders. Other than that, if I don't see, I wouldn't get it specifically if the price doesn't really change. If it's not a good percentage during the Prime Day deals, I wouldn't even purchase it. I will wait for Ulta. But if you're like, I need it right now, then then see if it goes on sale during the Prime Day and then get it. And of course, they have other colors. Yes, please. Thank you, Noel. Everyone, please share, like, and subscribe. Peach said, I will send you my Rex. They'll be on sale soon. Actually, just got their basic palette. I use their paint so much, but they are pricey. See, I don't use paint like that. So if it's strictly body paint, I'm not gonna waste my money because it'll just be sitting there. Like I don't sit here and paint bodies or paint faces like a little like I don't do that. Excuse me. Once again, this will end your career, your good day. Keep your dad in the milk aisle. Eat all your food in your skin if you're not careful with this powder. I stand behind that statement. Awkward statement, but I stand behind it because you don't want to be like, oh, I kind of get oily. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just warning you now. All right, so if you are a depotter, even if you're a beauty lover and you love to depot, then I suggest getting palettes like this. It's kind of similar to you. It's kind of similar to the palette like this one that I have. I have quite a few of these in my kit. This is from the Patra. This is her case, the Mayo or MYO cosmetic cases. These are the ones that she has. She has deep ones and then she has smaller versions of it. I'll show you. Ooh. This is more of a rounder edge, and this is a square edge, and one is slightly deeper than the other, or they're the same. Just kidding, they're the same. This is just more of a smaller version compared to the square. So that's kind of like this that I'm showing you here. It's just not as expensive as these cases. So if you're like, hey, I need a case to depot my eyeshadows, my blushes, highlight powders, etc., contour powders, then definitely look into it. If you're not worried about packaging and everything, and you want like a smaller area for building your kit, yada, 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 then look into that. See, I use their paints as liner because most regular liners just irritate my eyes. So I reach out for scented, skin approved shadow sticks and water activated paints. Um, if they come single, then 'cause I get what you're saying. If they come single, then I may grab it, but I also use color fix. So mm, we'll see. It depends. So if I'm like, I don't really need it, I'm not gonna sit here and purchase it. But it is a good thought since you said that, now that I think about it. All right, so that's one type of palette. The other type is this one here. If you're a deep potter, of course. And then they are magnetic. So you can attach your, let's say if you purchase like your single shadows, if you're into single shadows, and usually single shadows are the pan that they put it in is already magnetic. So you can just put it in there and you'll be good to go. So you don't have to worry about doing it. But if it's not, then you would need to depot into a magnetic pan. Um, why are we doing fireworks? Into a magnetic pan. Some pans are magnetic and other pans aren't. So you have to have a magnetic disc underneath it to attach to the pan. A lot of work, but if you're into it, then that's why that is up. Okay, let's see. What time are we at? 9:03. Problem. Peach said color fix I also reach for as liner occasionally, but I'm not reaching for color fix on a paint day, if that makes sense. Once again, no one has probably thought about this because it's not a common problem. Um, if it is like I can see you using it if it's just like a small area that you're painting, like you're not using a lot of product, but if you're using a lot of product, that's not enough for to paint your if that makes any sense. But I use it for like client use as far as like everyday woman type of clients. So like a liner or or brows or blush. I use it like that. Lori said, I think single shadows are making a comeback. That's good to know because me, I just hope that the single shadows, they continue to put it in a magnetic pan because it'll be easier for us to sit there and just drop it into a magnetic palette instead of having to make sure we have the glue and make sure it sticks properly and yada yada. That's just a piece of work, you know what I'm saying? So if it just already, I can just take it out and plop it in. For example, Janessa Myrick's, her Groundworks, Blooming Romance, and Groundwork palette, they're all magnetic. I didn't have to put it into a pan. It was easy to take it out and to plop inside of here. So if it's something like that, that's very like they're thinking of the artist besides, you know, consumers. And it just makes our job easier to depot. I know. I mean, I know that they do, but I'm like, this is not the right time. All right, so this product is Emberly's. This is an oldie but goodie. This is definitely a kit staple amongst a lot of makeup artist friends that I have. And I still have in my kit as well. Emberly's, this is a let cream, basically concentrate, multi-function daily moisturizer, primer, and makeup remover, suitable for all skin types. French face cream, with shea butter and aloe vera. I don't use it as a makeup remover. I just use it, and I don't use it as a primer. But so I couldn't tell you if it does the job as a primer, but it definitely does the job as a moisturizer. And I have different kinds of Emberly's moisturizers besides the one that everybody typically reaches out to. Peach says I use Color Fix as liner, but I need to reach for. Oh no, just kidding. She says, also for reference, I did start with and did do a lot of SFX work before I did a lot of regular makeup. Right. So it would make sense for you to get those paints. That's what I'm saying. It has to fit, your kit has to fit what you do, basically. So I don't do anything with SFX. So it wouldn't make sense for me to grab something that large and to have it in my kit and I'm not really reaching for it. It'll just, go bad and I have a bunch of product left over. So a liner, for me, if I was just using it as a liner, it's not enough for me to, first, I have a lot of other products that I can use as a liner. That's number one. And number two, I would be wasting product. Um, for me to just only use that as a liner in my specific kit. So Mommy said these palettes help keep the integrity of the single shadows and blushes, minimal cracking on breaking. Yes, I agree with that because I used to travel a lot with my kit and before I had kids and speaking of the Graftobian, that one cracked on me and it broke the glass. And so when I traveled and I was just like, Jesus Christ. So then I just depotted that mug into a Vuset palette and call it a day because I need you to not break. I need you to not be in glass. So this is why I depot just to make my life easier and it just condenses everything. Like my kit is super condensed and if I didn't depot it, it would be a lot of product and a lot of packaging and it will be heavy. This is the reason why I depot. But you don't have to. It's just, there's reasons for it. Reasons to our madness. Okay, so Laura Mercier, this is also not my kit staple, but there's a lot of people, a lot of artists who use Laura Mercier as their kit staple. So I have it in here as well, $43. I don't think they have a pro discount. I could be wrong. But yeah, so I can't really speak to that, but I know from hearing from others that it's pretty good. Peach says this works as a primer. I have a friend with dry skin and this keeps her down. Okay, that's good to know. Makeup Forever pencils. Yas. Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Magic Mini Set for Women, 5 piece. Now, this is actually a good deal compared to what it is just a single pencil. I think Noe has Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils as well as Sun, and they've used it a few times, and it's in my list. So I know I love the way that it glides on their skin. Love it. So I'm going to see if that price is gonna drop. I believe Makeup Forever has a pro discount as well, so I'm gonna look into that too. Mommy says MUA simply simplify time management, work smarter and speed. Things have to be super accessible. Yes, it does. Mhm, I'm telling you, especially if you are a travel artist, like things get heavy. Things get heavy. Everything gets heavy. All right, so if you can see here, this is the same thing as this. This is just the full length of the pencil and it's $22. So, you know, more bang for your buck with the 5 piece set. Those are all the most popular shades, Noe? Ooh, don't do that. Noel said, yes, these are bomb. Ooh, that is good to know. Susan says the Makeup Artist Project has Makeup Forever liners for 50% off right now. You bought 10 last night. Wait, 50% off each? Bruh. What? Ooh, Susan, don't do that. All right, so the Makeup Forever HD Skin and Glow palette. This is what I have. I actually really, really like it. Um, it's great for it's great for women that love a natural glow to the face, if that makes any sense. A natural glow. If you're not into that and you want like in your face impact of color, you may not like this. But if you are into natural, you got some pigment going, etc., this is the perfect thing for you. I like to use it on its own, but I love to use it as a topper. I love to top it off. Like, let's say if I have a matte blush and I want it to stand out with a glow, I will gravitate towards this particular palette. They are in Houston too. What's in Houston? Stop it. The Makeup Forever, the store? Wait, what am I not understanding? Let me know, Susan, because you hear my confusion. Um, the Makeup Forever HD Skin and Glow palette. I don't think I got it for 60. Oh, actually, you know what? I got it on sale. So I forgot about that. I did get it on sale. So double check to see if they're gonna go on sale here. Peach said, only 10, Susan. I promise I'll stop with my enabling ways one day. See, and I just love the way it glides. Like, oh my Lord. Pass me a non-scratchy pencil, okay? Give me a glider. Love me a glide. Makeup Artist Project Store is in Houston. I've never heard of the Makeup Artist Project Store. Don't do that, Susan. Wait a minute. All right, so this is perfect for a makeup artist. I wouldn't really suggest this to a beauty lover because you're doing makeup on yourself, right? So it would be pointless for you to get this. But if you are a makeup artist or or looking into makeup artistry, this is a great starter kit of disposables for you. And that is actually a great price, unless you find something cheaper at Shein. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. A lot of things, especially disposables, are in Shein for way cheaper. So definitely look into that before you hop on this. So yeah, I'm not gonna really dive into this, but it's common sense as far as like the disposables that you would need. This is the pencil Gillette that I've used a couple of times in my lives. This is just a different packaging. And this is a Gillette. It's kind of similar to the way that the makeup artist pencil is, the way that it glides. This is a long wear budge proof um, eyeliner. And I love to use this sucker for the waterline because I cannot stand when a pencil, you put it in the waterline and they blink and it's gone. What? Or it starts to disappear. Like, why are you disappearing from me? Like, I didn't actually go anywhere. This sucker right here does not move. And Julep is known for their nail polishes. Their nail polishes are bomb before I got into whatchamacallit, gel. I don't know if they have gel, but I know they have like just regular nail polish. And but their pencils, baby, listen, the MUAproject.com. Mama, you being an enabler. You being an enabler. I can't talk today. Enabler. Okay. So that's Julep. Makeup by Mario. Never used Makeup by Mario, but I know quite a few of you who rave about his shadows. So I plopped it in here just for you guys. So it is already 25% off. Hopefully it takes them off more during the sale. So this is the Moonlight Ethereal Eyes eyeshadow palette, the Moonlight palette. They're having a 4th of July sale on the site. Oh, what's it called? The MUAproject.com. Let's go to there right now. Hopefully you guys don't hear my stomach. Like, what is going on? What? Hold on. Okay, so you guys said the Makeup Forever. I think it's called something artist liner or something like that. They carry D&B as well. See, I have a pro discount with D&B, so if it's cheaper than that, if it's cheaper than that thing, hold on. No, is that the same thing? No, that wasn't the same thing. Hmm. Trying to find. Let me just put in Makeup Forever and see. You love the MUA project. Why am I the only one that never heard of them before? Makeup Forever. I've never heard of this site, let alone having a storefront. Ooh, let's see. Okay, I see they have more pro lines as well. That's exciting. I'm trying to find the pencils. Hey, son, no problem. Okay. I don't see it unless I'm not looking in the right area. Come on, bro. Oh, please. We all assumed you have because you're MUA, but they're great. No, I understand. I mean, just because I'm a makeup artist, I don't know everything. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Um, and I don't know all the sites, like all the I just call them secondhand sites that they use. They're not the mother sites. I don't know all of them. I know quite a few of them, but I don't know all of them, especially if it's in Houston. I surely don't know. And I don't know, I just didn't go looking. So I don't see it, you guys. I just see I know these pencils, unless they're a different packaging. But that's the same name. Artist color pencil. Oh, this is extreme. This is a little different. It's a school too. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, wait a minute. If you say a school, I think I've heard of it as a school and not a like a site, which is weird. Anyway, so we'll go back to it, or I'll look some research on it later. Okay, dokie. So Smashbox is the next one. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is an oldie but a goodie. I used to use the mess out of this thing. And it's not mattifying, but it does help to smooth and blur. But it doesn't give an oily finish, if that makes any sense. So I really, really like this. So Susan gives specifics so Brittany can locate items, please. Or you can just Susan, you can send me the link unless I'm not looking in the right area. Not now. I guess after the live. I just exited out of it, I think. I did. Alright, so NYX professional or just NYX buttermilk powders. I think these are the blushes. Yes. Buttermilk powder blush. I've seen a couple of people use these and they rave about this. So I used to use their blushes when I first started out. And now these buttermilk blushes, oh, these look like it's next level. So I'm actually going to try it and see how I like it. It says that it's up to 12-hour makeup wear, vegan formula, transfer resistant blush. See, when people, I've never had issues with blushes kind of like disappearing off the face, but people have mentioned that they've had issues like that. So I've never had clients tell me that their blush ran off their face or just disappeared. So I would, I, I don't know. I just never had issues with blush, especially if it's a powder blush. If it's a powder blush, I never had issues putting it on my client or myself for it to be not there. So I'm gonna look into that, but I want to see how pigmented this is on me. I've seen it on other people, but definitely I want to see how these colors really show up. Go under brands, Makeup Forever. The first option should be the pencils. Yeah, they look different from the other. I saw the pencil, the artist color pencil, pencil extreme. The packaging looks different than the other one that I was displaying on here. But if it's the same thing, then it's the same thing. Brits, it gives the same vibes as the store in Hollywood that we used to go to. They had specialty classes. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. That should be it. Okay, perfect. Okay. So if it's the same thing, perfect. Because if it glides, baby, I need that thing to glide like the other one did. This is just another color. Milani Color Fetish Matte Lipstick. If you know me, I love a red. I love a work red. It's so cute. So pretty. And anything lip product, especially from Milani, man, oh man. I don't have this, but I can just imagine how it would look and how it feels. I love Milani lip products, especially their glosses. Their glosses are what's up. Oh, they have the regular ones. Okay, so I'll look into it again because I typed in Makeup Forever and it only gave me the ones for the extreme. So I'm not sure why, but speaking of the glosses, these are the ones that I use religiously on lives. And this is the Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. It says lip plumper and it can scare people. It's not. I know like some lip plumpers can be very tingly and minty. This one really isn't. You can feel the tingling, but it's not like a burning sensation, if that makes any sense. So I actually really like this one. The ones that I have three. I can't think of the other color name, but basically, no, it's not rosewood. I have champagne. Where are you? I have champagne, which is like that gold-ish kind of color. And then I have Luminoso is another one. Oh, that's the other color. Luminoso, and I have, where are you? Where are you? I have Prismatic Peach, which is like that peachy, nudish undertone type of color. You love the red, mommy? I know. It's so pretty. Peach says that she loves these lipsticks. He said that Milani lipstick formula Brit just showed is so good. I have like seven of the same color just around because I can't be without it. Don't tell me that. You know I love a good red. Ooh, I am so excited. Especially the formula. The formula, like if it's a drugstore, the formula, it has to be creamy, like not skipping, nothing like that. I need you to be creamy. I need you to be pigmented. Noe says that she used to love the Milani Luminoso Baked Blush. It was like a NARS orgasm dupe. That's cute. Peach says it's me, but in prison form. Mommy says we're doing some wild shopping and wish list with Brit tonight. So many pro tips. I know, and I like that you guys are letting me know that you tried it because I'm I'm literally thinking of my list and putting it and adding it to my list. So yes. Sun said, awesome. I'll definitely go catch the replay. Peach says, Britt, they work and feel like Charlotte Tilbury bullet lipsticks. You have to get at least one. I heard really great things about this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick from, I think Sun has it, but I know for sure that Noelle has a ton of them. So, yes, I love the way that it looks on Noelle. Okay, we're trying this one. Period, mommy. Noelle, have you tried Rothy's? Oh my gosh, why did I go in that store? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a makeup store. Come on, Prime Days. Okay, so we're gonna move right along. And the container, I want to show you the size. Like this is prismatic peach. Like clearly I need another one. But this is a lot of products. Okay, you see my hand for a gloss, that's a lot of product for the price that you can get it for. And it's really good. It's not thin, it's nice and thick, but it's not like sticky, like that reminds you of Max Skin Glass. I think they changed their formula so it's not doing that anymore. But that used to piss me off. I'm like, listen. All right, so this is the NYX pencils. Remember the brown that I always have, and it's like a nub pretty much. This is what that is. And if you are a liner girly and you love clear gloss, their butter glosses, the NYX butter glosses are really good. And I have a couple of them in my kit. I don't have the clear, but I have the like color version of it. Get you one, and they have a combo with the pencils. So this one is $15 for two regular size pencils and a butter gloss. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's shoes and bags. You need them on sale. Ah. Okay, now I was just reading our comments. Okay, going back. Speaking of butter glosses, this is the NYX butter gloss. And I was trying to remember the ones that I have. But basically any of them are really good. Their nudes are they're nudish and their mods mauves. I love those. Yes, you. Please. Struggling. It would help if my pen closer. I know it's all the glasses and I need to find something. Which ones do I have? I have creme brulee and I have apple strudel. I have another one. Okay. This is reckless. But anyway, so this is their butter gloss. This is the creme brulee. You can see it's really, really creamy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. That's okay though. It's really creamy and it's not sticky. So if you're like you're into glosses like that, this way you can see how thick it is. Not thick, but it's creamy. It has like that nice cream color tone to it. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hold on. laughing about something. You sent you sent the link to the pencils. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. Oh, they're talking about. All right, moving right along. What time are we? 9:31. We're probably going to end in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna skim through and try to go to the ones that are pretty common for everybody. You guys already know the L'Oreal. Who's that? L'Oreal Paris Makeup Voluminous Original. This is the waterproof. This is the one that I always use. This is a waterproof mascara in Carbon Black. They have a twofer. If you're down for that mascara, you use it all the time. Get the twofer. It's a lot easier than just getting one. We're gonna skip over the depots. This right here, the setting spray. I know this setting spray is a godsend. They have two types. They pretty much do the same thing. One is a little bit different. So if you live in a hot climate or if you don't want your makeup to not only move, but you want it to be bulletproof from water, sweat, all that, get this. Get this. This is one of them. They have one that's a bit more, think of hairspray, and it costs a little bit more than this one. So, but yeah, this is from Krylon. This is also a pro brand. So if you want something that is budge free and you want your makeup to last, get Krylon. Okay. I'm talking about some chips. This one, I also have L'Oreal is their infallible 3-second setting spray. This is the one that you would use before the Krylon spray. So Krylon is like your hairspray. It's like a sealant. It gives a covering over the face to prevent it from sweating and coming off the face and waterproof, yada, yada, yada. This is not like that. This is similar, but this is more of just setting the makeup in place. So this one right here. This one is 22% off right now. So, but it is pretty tiny. So I would get it. If you're interested in getting this one, I would get it at the sale price. I'll get anything at the sale price, to be honest. But yeah, because in store is pretty for that size is pretty expensive. You guys don't need a mixing liquid. Um, This right here, brush cleaner. Now, the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, the scent is not for everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. It says blue vanilla. Yeah, it smells straight up like smells like a fake vanilla. Let's put it that way. It's not the best smelling um brush cleaner, but also this is not a brush cleaner. I would love people to not equate this to a cleaning. It does not clean. Okay, so let me make that clear. Although it says brush cleaner, please do not replace this for some soap and some water. This is great if you are quickly trying to spot clean. It is a spot cleaning product, but it doesn't replace soap and water. Please continue to use soap and water to deep clean your brushes, okay? But this is great if you are spot cleaning for the day and you come back that day or the next day, however you roll, and you deep clean your brushes, the ones that you spot clean with some soap and water. Okay, so don't get fooled by saying, "Oh, this is a brush cleaner, and this is all I have to use to clean my brushes." No. Okay, turpentine. Um, what I do love about this one though, it is quick drying. So I love that it quick dries. and remove stubborn waterproof makeup. It depends on how long it's been sitting on that brush. If if the makeup has been sitting on that brush for a while, you can try using this first just to get some product off and then go deep clean. But if you're working with waterproof makeup, creams and everything, you want to make sure that you're cleaning that brush um that day so it doesn't really seep into those bristles. Okay? Just a little tippy tip. Okay, here's a good one. The e.l.f. Brow Lift Clear Brow Gel. This is a good, I would say this would be like your dupe for the Anastasia brow gel situation. That is good for that. I've heard that this definitely replaces that. So if you're looking for something that's a bit more cost effective, this is only right now it's going for about $5. So I would definitely look into that. Move something. Oh, Cinema Secret smells like turpentine. Do you think this is okay for food A? For your natural hair brushes, my suggestion to using on natural hair brushes, I do not recommend it. I'll be honest with you. Um, I only say that because of the quick drying. No, you want to use something that is not harsh to the brush hairs, to the natural brush hairs when you're working with Fude or any natural brush hairs, I should say. I wouldn't really use it on that. Exactly, Kat. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. You wouldn't recommend it either, right? I agree. Don't. Continue doing what you were doing with natural hair brushes, though, which you should know. But natural hair brushes um, are harder to clean. So I would clean it the moment, like that day you finish. You know, let's say you use your brushes in the morning for work. That day when you come home or at night or before bed, clean them things. It's easier to clean it when you use it than to wait and for it to sit. Because I do have a couple of brushes that are natural hair brushes, and I this is when I didn't really know about natural hair brushes like that, and that's like a sat. Oh my lord, it's so hard to clean when the product is sitting inside the brush, the bristles. It's a terror. But when you, thank you, mommy. When you are using it and you clean it the same day, it's not a problem. Okay. All right. Moving right along. I'm trying to point out the ones that I know that are a bit more beneficial for you guys. I have the micellar water. This is for sensitive skin, and I think the other one is for just waterproof. So Garnier is one of them, and I don't think I put the Bioderma one in here. I'll probably put it up after. But those are really good. These are twofers. They're great if, especially if you have sensitive skin. They're great. I carry it in my kit. It's deep parted into like a little, you know, little tube situation. Neutrogena is good makeup remover wipes, pretty common. I know a couple of people they like other things, but for my kid I just stick to that because I don't need it to be luxurious. I just need you to, do the job and not irritate the skin. They do have a sensitive one though as well. The Neutrogena wipes. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's see. This is the next brow glue. Going on to see what works. I don't know if you guys do your own brows or brow hairs. What I do is I do ask the client if they have, you know, facial hair, etc. Because you got facial hair, baby, it's gonna show. It's going to show, and it's just more work to cover it. You can cover as much as you can, but it's a lot easier if there isn't any hairs on the face. So I do offer to take that off. If you know how to use a razor, a straight razor, this is like a more on the edge of dermaplaning. So like you can shave your whole face with this if you want to, etc. But I do brows with it. I do my own brows with this. I take off like, you know, my top hairs, etc. with this. And my chin hairs I pluck, but everywhere else I use a straight razor. The well, you stupid. I need someone to remind me to drink my water too. Go ahead and drink it then. My mom is the type of person. She's at my sister's house. My sister lives about like 5, 8 minutes from me. We literally live like L shape away from each other. She will just drive over here because now my dad is in town, so she will just take the car and drive and let me know. This is the equipment that I use as far as like the lights that you see on. If you're into video and streaming and all that jazz and pictures and try to get good quality, this is what I use. This is just the Beauty Bell, which I have up right now is to the left of me. And it's sitting on a newer light, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think they don't have the newer light available on here, but if it is, if I'm that guy, I think I put it in here. What's going on? Why is this not working? Now I'm gonna tell you this though. I don't remember the Beauty Bell costing $122. It was not that expensive unless this is a different size. Okay, yeah, I remember paying that much money for it. So I'm like, what the heck? But hold on. I have this little grid. I just don't remember paying like 120 something dollars for it. I have to check back. But yeah, but this is what I use. This is if I don't have two lights on, the Beauty Bell and that newer light is in the center and it's like pointed at an angle, like it's doing right now. It's pointing at an angle down into my face, kind of almost casting over my head and shining down into my face. Um, so I use that one, and then this is just a stainless steel stand that I use. It's very sturdy. And I don't have the two newer lights here. I just have a single light, and that's on this side, the right of me. So this one is great for like, let's say you're traveling and you are doing makeup, etc. It's a lot easier to pack and carry. This one is huge as heck. Unless you just bought that life, if you're doing videography along with makeup artistry, then sure, go ahead and carry it. But if not, don't waste your time. Okay, Noel said, okay, thanks, Kat. I have a big bottle of that stuff, but haven't used it for food day because I've been too scared. Yeah, don't use it for your natural hair brushes. Just use it. I believe you said you also have synthetics. Only use it for the synthetics. Sometimes the carrier or vendor has specials. Cost could be different. That is very true. Okay. Scrolling down. Oh, if you're into lashes and you feel comfortable putting on lashes, the ones that I carry in my kit, besides Ardell has gifted me lashes. a long time ago. So I have a big box full of Ardell lashes. So I've been going back and forth between these and the Ardells. And these are the Poop Lunch false false eyelashes. And it has a very thin band. And they have different styles, obviously, as you can see here. But these are the typical styles that I get. So this is like your fluffy, what's it called? Fluffy, wispy lashes. Those are my favorite to use. I just get different styles of the wispy lashes. So this is one of them. This is a little bit more dramatic. Um, but they're not like crazy dramatic, if that makes any sense. I'm not into those kind of lashes. And I think I also have like the natural type of wispy lash, like short or something like that. So if you're into lashes, you're welcome. Um, okay, this is pretty much the end. This right here, I don't really use sponges like that anymore, but if I do, these are the sponges that I use. I used to use Beauty Blender, but ever since I got introduced to the the oh my goodness, where are these from? It's not AOA. I mean, it is AOA, but that's not what we typically call it. But anyway, it's not coming to mind. But anyway, they have a Houston store here in Humble actually, and they are significantly cheap. Okay, in a pack, and they swell up a little bit bigger than a beauty blender. I feel like it's softer than a beauty blender, and I whatchamacallit, when I'm using a pawpaw sponge, I would literally use it on a client and give it to them. Sometimes, not sometimes, they also come individually wrapped. And so before I saw that they had packs, I would get the individual wrapped ones and would give it to my clients. But even so, I give them the sponge itself. So after I use it, I just hand it to them and they can keep it because it doesn't cost that much. A beauty blender in a pack like that, I think they come in like a pro pack of 10. And that sucker is almost don't quote me. I think it was like 60 something dollars. That's retarded. Like, no. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, you still love fake lashes like that? Yeah, I love Lashify on you. Oh my goodness. Noe says, no, mommy said, no, after investing so much for those natural brushes, yeah, I would be scared too. Yeah, you're right. Because if anything were to deteriorate those brushes, oh man, keep it simple, natural, and quick. Perhaps use the face wipes to remove some makeup and follow up with washing. Yes, thank you, Immaculata. It's similar to what I do. I always wipe mine down with microfiber cloth pre-wash. Yes, that's a good idea just to get some of that surface level makeup off. I agree. Keep doing that. You're not missing nothing, I promise. um okay, so let's see. All the other ones are very highly uh makeup artists product wise. Oh, Urban Decay All Nighter is on here as well. The waterproof makeup setting spray. That's kind of like this, the L'Oreal Paris. So it's not like a finishing, if that makes any sense. But as we go along, days to come before Prime Day, I'm gonna try to finish my list, but I'm gonna keep adding the more stuff I keep thinking about or coming across. And of course, I will update it in my stories, etc. Anything new that I've added to the list. But yeah, you guys. And then if you have anything that you want me to put on the list, you're more than welcome to tell me so I can make it so beneficial for you guys. Duly noted. Okay, good. Hold on 1 second. Where is my cursor? There we go. Alrighty, you guys. I think that was the entire list. That was a lot, but we got through it. All right, you guys, I said it was 10 minutes, so we are exactly 10 minutes. I hope that you love this live, this list. I know we didn't play makeup today, but I didn't want to drown you with products and then try to do the makeup and where everybody is tired and then we're not saying anything. And yeah, so I'm so excited if you are doing the Prime Day deals. If you are joining in on the fun, and if you're a Prime member, please look in other products that aren't makeup related, and they should also be on sale. So please keep that in mind. And if you are so kind to use my links. Or to use my list, my link inside my storefront to purchase your products. It's free to do so. Just let me know and I can send the list directly to you and you can shop that way. I do highly recommend if it's a product that is common to sell out on Amazon, definitely add it to your cart or save it and then add it to your cart the first day of Prime Day deals. And so you can get it at the price that you want it. What am I wearing? What am I wearing? Where are you? I don't even know where my makeup bag is. But basically what I'm wearing, I'll show you. So I don't have heavy makeup on today. I just have like foundation on today. I have the Tanissa Myrick's Blurring Balm powder. I don't have universal on. I have the colored powders on. So I have number 9 all over for my overall complexion. And then the center, I have number 8 and I have number 5. And then what else do I have? I have. I didn't want to drop this stuff. I didn't want to do too much, and I'm not going nowhere. So I have the CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze Bronzer to chisel my face a little bit. And then what else do I have? I don't have anything on my brows. Nothing on my brows. And nothing on my brows. And I think I put either number 8 or number 9 on my eyes. Like just quickly ran it over my eyes. And then I have Amicole mascara on my eyes, my eyelashes. And then, lipstick. Lipstick, I have, cannot see, hold on. Lipstick, I have Pat McGrath Labs Exotica. This is a Luxe Trance lipstick that is on the outer portions of my lips. This is the color here, as you can see. Some of the color on the side, no judge. So this is the color here. Very pretty. It's like a berry type of color. I actually really love her lipsticks. They're super creamy. And then this is an oldie but goodie. This is the NYX Bloody Mary. This is their NYX matte lipstick. As you can see, it's very loved. It's very ghetto, but here we are. It's a nice blue red, and you guys know me and blue reds. You know what I'm saying? I love me some blue reds, and I have that in the center. Let's see what else. That's all I have on my face. Nothing too crazy. Great, get us down with some DMB. Get you down with some DMB. What you mean by that? What do you mean, girl? Great live. Thank you. Yes, good question. Yeah, I don't have a liner on, just those two lipsticks, and I think that is it. I don't have anything else on my face. Those are just the main things. This is like if I'm doing a quick face or I'm going to work. That's all I do. I don't do the most like I normally do on the lives. Right. I love me a pat lip. Okay? Listen. It's super creamy and it's super pigmented, and it's not sticky. Can't stand a sticky lip. Or if it builds up, no ma'am. All Alrighty, you guys. So if you don't have any other questions, I'm going to let you go so you can get ready for the night, relax, and if you have church in the morning. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. And of course, I will add on to my list and I will also post it in my stories as the days pass so you guys are aware that these products are in the list. And yeah, that is it. That's all I got. All right, you guys, have a great, restful night. And I will see you on the podcast on Wednesday. I'm super excited. As a reminder, please input your topics if you want your topics to be featured on this episode or the next episode, probably in the next episode, because I'll have this episode topic already squared away. And also, if you have questions for Ask the Artist segment, please go ahead and put those questions in so I can feature your question and yourself in the podcast show live. And yeah, super excited. Thank you, Peach, for moderating the live. And have a great night, everyone. Bye.